How do you feel right now in this moment?
Man, I feel loved on. I feel good. I feel excited. I feel, yeah, I just immense gratitude. I got to make this very weird film. I got to make it my way, and so many people supported uh, all of us through this process. So, I'm like eager to make the next one. Maybe that's where my like brain really is, but my heart is here and just super, super happy.
Well, like you said, it's a weird film. You got to make it this way. Were there any kind of hurdles that you had to overcome when making this film, and how were you able to push through that
Two
and get to the
million.
final product?
It's such a team effort, like that man right there, down to the grips and the crew, and I have so many great people in my life. You know that feeling where it's just people pick you up and they pick you up, and then you stop believing that you could fall down because they pick you up so many times. And yeah, I feel like uh, I think that that's what makes films feel so personal. It's because you kind of feel and remember all the times you got punched in the mouth. You know what I mean?
So, kind of in that note, the flip side to that question would be, what was the most exciting part of making this film, or what were some memorable times on set with the cast that are standout moments for you?
There was one time where John, he's doing this call and response with everybody, and I had no clue what he was going to do. And it was like a long day. It was like a 14-hour day. We're getting toward the end of the day, and he's telling me the story about his granddaughter. And I don't have time to listen to the story, you know? And so he's telling me that, and I'm doing 2 million things. And so then at the end of the story, he says, and I think I'm going to do that. And so then I'm like, oh shit, wait, what? What are you talking about? And he's talking about the scene. And so then he goes through and he's like, my granddaughter, she's such a big faker and da da da. And so I didn't know what he was going to do. And I just went to my, bless you, I just went to my DP and I was like, let's put a camera on the floor and just try to cover whatever he was going to do. And it just was like one of those moments, electric moments on set. So I don't know. There were 15 of those a day. When you work with people as talented as him and Io and Tony and Murray and Juliet, you're blessed to have a lot of those.
Love to hear, love to hear. And I'm not going to take up too much of your time. So the last question I have for you is, what do you think this movie says overall about the cult of celebrity and fandom and their relationship and how those lines get blurred?
Opus is a film about tribalism and if tribalism, past entertainment, is still serves us as a people. And the great thing about being an artist is you don't have to have the answers. You just got to make something provocative enough for people to, ask good questions. And people smart like you can go and figure that out. And I'll keep making weird movies.